Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. It's that time of the week to preview the reels that have recently been dropped off at my shop or have come by mail. And well, we'll show you which ones I'm going to be working on in the near future. We'll talk a little bit about the reels themselves, and we'll see which ones can make it to video. So the first one I'm excited about, I received the parts that I ordered. I previewed these a while ago in terms of some reels that I have laying around. This one is a Shimano Calcutta 100. Works perfectly, but is missing a couple of things. It's missing the screws that attach it to the side, and it's missing that little spool adjuster cap. Well, that's what's here. I got my spool adjuster cap. Got it from eBay. And, well, the screws, they're going to come courtesy of this reel. This is another Shimano Calcutta that's been well used. Something broken here, which resulted in the owner taking off the line guide mechanism. Somehow they managed to lose that spool adjuster cap as well, but I have the screws here. And interestingly enough, the side plates are identical. The handle over here has been changed to a leverage handle, but I can simply swap this side plate out with the adjuster with this one, make two out of one, and still have some Shimano Calcutta parts left over should I need them. So probably won't do that as a video, but I did recently do a Calcutta video. I'm not sure if I quite posted it yet, but we'll see. Well, this one comes in from Ryan. Ryan is in Texas, and let's see what Ryan has sent me. So, if you like these types of videos, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe to my channel, please use the notification button. That way you'll be able to see the reels that I'm working on. Many of them I'm previewing here, but as time goes on, you'll get those notifications, and you'll be able to make a choice to see what you want to do. For example, we have an Ambassador. We have an Ambassador 5500C. Guess what? We're missing a side adjuster cap. Well, and I'm not sure if that's the cause for this or not. Probably has something to do with the performance. We're going to have to go out and see if we can find a side adjuster cap for an Abu 5500C. Now, the 5500C is a wonderful reel. If you have the opportunity to get one or learn how to fish with one, I think you'll enjoy them. All right, well, Josh is sending this one in from California. This one's gone coast to coast. So we're on the Atlantic seaboard here, and a lot of folks send me the reels simply because they cannot find somebody in their area to do that. Well, this one appears to be a Dakota. I'm not sure if it's just in for tune-up or if it's something more than that. But Josh did send me the reel, and let's see if he says anything here. I think it's just a general service of a Dakota fishing reel. Well, I think we can do this one. I don't remember doing a video on this one. This is the Dakota 500 HG. And I think we'll be able to do this one as a video. For those of you that might want to see that one, stay tuned. We will try to do that one for you. Well, I get an eclectic mix of fishing reels all the time. And you just saw it here. We have two that I guess are primarily saltwater. And then the next thing you know, we've got an ultralight reel for freshwater that shows up, and a little bit of everything in between. So if you like to understand how fishing reels are made, how they're used, and a little bit about the manufacturer, well, then I encourage you again to use this channel as a learning point. The whole idea behind the channel is to teach you to do the reel repair yourself. So this one comes in from Richard in Massachusetts, and just as I said, the next thing you'll find out is something really odd. Not odd. I mean, this is the Dam Quick 220. Dam was the Deutsche Angler manufacturer, which meant basically a fishing reel manufacturer from Germany. And this one seems to be working. All the functions are there. Bail is working, so I'm thinking we're probably just in for a tune-up on this one. Now, I've done some of the 110s. I've done some of the Dam Supers. I'll have to go back and take a look and see if I have a 220 in my library. If I don't, I'll be happy to do that. clean, service, and check the bail spring. Okay. Thank you, Richard. We'll certainly get on top of that one. Well, this one's fascinating. This one I got a call from my friends in Australia. Now go figure. Who would have thought when I started this channel that I would have a reach that went halfway around the world? And this one was brought to me because I'm told they can't find anyone to service the reel in Australia. Well, there you go. So halfway around the globe, we're going to have a look at this. We're certainly going to do a video. Why wouldn't we if it's made it that far? Oh, I love this. Look at this packaging. Now, I give an award right there to the best packaged reel that I've ever received. I can't recall ever getting one crated up for export. So there you go. By the way, I'm using an electronic power screwdriver here. I never recommend using power screwdrivers to remove or to install screws in your fishing reel. The torque is just so high that you can break them off, you can strip them, or you can break the case. Well, we have a Penn reel. Look at that. That box was built to the reel. I've got to say the best. This is from Michael in Australia, and I've got to say he has gone above and beyond. So I remember corresponding with Michael. Michael said he had purchased this reel quite some time ago in the 70s, sent it out for service in the 80s, and the reel has never worked right since. So we're going to, I told him we would be happy to take a look at it, see if we can't make it work for him, and that's one of the issues here. So this should go into free spool, and it's not. It's stopping on the way back when you do that override. So I told him we would be happy to do that, and wow, all the way from Australia to custom built crate for packaging. Again, I got to give this one to Michael. I've never been impressed so much by somebody who took so much time and care to package a reel. Sent it halfway around the globe too. All right, well, we just have one more series here. My buddy Walter dropped off some reels. Walter sells some reels at local flea markets, and these have come in to get tuned up. The first one here is a Berkley. It's a 416. I'm not sure if I've done that. Probably haven't. That's a nice little reel. So that's in the on position. The off position works. Bail works. So we're in pretty good shape with this. So these are generally produced. This one says inspected and assembled in the USA. These is what I call the apology reels. When they first started moving their plants overseas for production, they started apologizing for that. It says assembled and inspected in the USA from parts made in Japan. So this is probably going to date that right to around 1970, early 1970s, maybe 1975 at the latest, something like that. So the Berkley, I think I'll try and do a video on that one. Here's a Shakespeare Alpha 035. Well, this one's got a gear issue. And it might just be clogged grease in the gear. I'm not sure. So this generation of Alphas was a very strong generation from fishing reels. Over time, Shakespeare started to focus more on the lower end quality reels, the value priced reels. They went to the graphite cases, and well, the rest kind of lost their histories, and they got away from what they did best and started just making these combo things. Here's the last of these. This is the Penn 103C, totally blistered, as you can see. All of the paint is coming up. Not unusual for this type of reel. This reel was used in the saltwater environment, and as a result, the salt probably ate away at all of it. You can see this is common on a Penn reel like this. The metal plating is corroded off. All the blistering going on here. He actually gave me this one for parts, so do what you can do with it. but it is working. So this one has a little tag on top of it that says the 103C, which would be the later edition of the reel. It started out as the 103, then went to 103C. And interestingly enough, in this lineup, the only one that didn't have a C when they made that change was the 104, because the 104 was never the first edition. It was always the second edition when they moved to the C's. So they eliminated that suffix, I guess, on that. There's just simply the 104, so you won't find a 104C. Well, I'm kind of curious about what this one is. So we'll do a couple of those videos as well. That's some of the reels I'll be working on. And if you saw one there that you would like to see as a video, please let me know. Do that by leaving a note in the comment section. I'll try to respond to that and see if I can't help you with that. So to all of our first responders and essential personnel, thank you for everything it is that you do to keep us safe. To everyone, good luck fishing. Make sure that your reels are up for the task. Keep them serviced. If you have a request, if you're working on a reel and you have an issue with the reel because, well, it's been a while and it's not working, and maybe you're stumped as to what the cause is, leave it in the comment section. I do try to help our viewers, and I respond best with questions in the comment section. You do see phone numbers on that card that follows. That's probably the worst way to reach me, because if I'm in my shop doing the videos or working on reels, I can't answer the phone at that point. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Have a great day. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle.